Everyone, it's Lily Divine Light here, and I'm here with another live, because I thought I would do a bit of a story time on why I didn't post like a video for 2 weeks, because it might not be a very interesting story, but because it was such a big drama, like, just to get my internet back on, I just thought it would be a good story time. So, without further ado, I'll start telling the story. So basically, on the 25th of August, I think it might have been a Saturday, I can't remember, I think I was off that day anyway, and I went to go on the internet and watch a few videos. Anyway, the internet didn't seem to be working, so I had no idea what was going on, and anyway, I got my dad to look at it, and he turned the Wi-Fi off, and it was making, the router itself was making like a buzzing noise, and it just appeared to have blown up, basically, the router, and we don't know how, but it had. So my dad got straight onto the company that we're with, and they basically said that you know, obviously we could upgrade to a different router, and they'd send it out. So anyway, we waited, I think it was 3 to 5 days, so then I think, was it the let me see, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st. So yeah, we pretty much waited till like the 20th, or I think it was like about the 31st or 30th we waited till, and there was still no router. So we were like a bit confused, and then we were using up like loads of money, like just to get data so I could come on the internet. Anyway, so basically we then phoned them and said, well, we waited the 3 to 5 days and there's still no router. And they said, well, what we'll do is they basically said that there was no tracking information for the first one, so I don't think they even sent it out. So then said, we'll send you another one out. So then we waited again. So that was then it was like the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, still no router. And then next thing you know, it was basically the 5th. So I think my dad phoned up again on the 5th, and then there was still no, and they said, oh, we'll send you out another router again, and there was still no router. And then I think it got to about, I think it was 7th or the 8th, and then I think on the 7th, suddenly, like, we had a router come, and it wasn't the one we were supposed to have. And then basically, suddenly on the Saturday, the router we were supposed to have came, so it was just a bit like, so, but yeah, we had to send the other one back and whatever. But it was just like, it was a nightmare. It really was. Yeah, that was it really. That was a little story of our malarkey with our internet provider. So yeah. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, that is pretty much it for explaining what happened. So yeah. Obviously, I don't know, I'm just trying to think of what else I can update you on as well. Is literally as well, I was having to film I was having to film basically all my videos the regular way, because I like doing more live videos, as I'm doing one now. And it was just a bit of a pain, because obviously, like, when my internet did come back on, I had to basically upload everything, and it was taking hours. Whereas, oh, excuse me, I'm ever so tired. I've just woken up from a nap. But basically, yeah, I was having to basically pre-film everything, and it was taking out ages to upload everything, and it was just like, oh, sorry, oh, I started myself off yawning now. But yeah, basically, it was just a nightmare in general, like, because, like, and I think I spent about £16.50 on data just to try and stay on the internet, basically, and it was just trying to, yeah. It was just, and it was a pain for me, because I absolutely love the internet, going on the internet, especially YouTube, because it's like a bit like an outlet for me, because I suffer a lot, like, with my mental health, and I have been recently, so it's been, like, really tough, like, really tough. Oh, you're gonna have to bear with me yawning now. Started. But yeah, basically it was a nightmare, because with the internet I can just go on and I can just forget about all my problems. And like, when we had the no internet, because we had no internet, I think it was sort of 12 or 13 days we had no internet. And I know that might not seem long, but it was for somebody like me who's reliant on the internet for different things, and it was just a nightmare. Oh, I shouldn't started yawning. But yeah, it was a nightmare, but it was. I mean, especially, it is quite, like, especially when you are, like, going on the internet, is like very reliant, if you know what I mean. You need the internet, sort of thing. If you're somebody like me who's always on there, it's a bit of a pain when you don't have it or whatever, because you don't know what to do, or like where to go, or what to go on, and And I was very, like, you know. Oh, God, I'm yawning again. Oh yeah. Oh. But yeah, it's just one of those things, I think. Oh dear. I think actually, I mean, at the end of this, I'll edit the title. But I think, I might do. Obviously, now I've sort of explained why I wasn't on the internet. I think what I might do is do a bit of the agony aunt section, because I was supposed to do that video and then I never did. But what I've decided to do basically is to do the agony aunt videos, and then just do like a part, like just do answer one question per video, sort of thing. Because I was figuring I don't get enough questions to do a long video, but what I was thinking was, if I do one question per video, then I can focus on it better and sort of answer it in depth. So if I remember rightly, the Haunted Bat, she submitted a question quite a few weeks ago, and it was, I think the question was, if I remember rightly, I think she said, do you believe in karma? If so, do you think it's deserving? I think that's what the question was. Correct me if I'm wrong, Haunted Bat. But I think that's what the question was. And, okay, so my answer to that would be, I do believe in karma. I've always believed in karma. Because I think it's weird how, like, say, for example, say if somebody did something really wrong, and then suddenly, like, they stepped on a spade, and then it smacked them on the head, if you know what I mean. I believe that's, like, I suppose it's like God's way of saying, "You idiot, stop behaving in this nasty manner." So yeah, I kind of do believe in it, but whether people deserve it, I don't know. I'm a bit undecided. I think if somebody's been really nasty, like really, really vile, then maybe yes. But in other respects, I don't know. So I think I'm a bit, confused as to, like whether I believe people deserve karma or not, because it's a bit of a, I don't know, taboo, maybe a taboo subject. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I think I've always believed in karma, because I think what you put out in this world, you receive back. If that makes any sense. I've always tried to be very nice to people. I've always tried to be respectful to people. I mean, not a lot of people understand me, if you know what I mean. They don't get who I am, sort of thing. They just think I'm nasty a lot of the time, which sucks, because like I'm not a nasty person at all. I mean, but I try to be nice. I try to put out in the world how I'd like to be treated, but sometimes I get it back. But then, like, I don't know. I think karma can be one of those things where it's a bit of like you don't know what, like it's just a boo thing, because you just like people. I don't know if you can be deserving of it. I don't know if it's possible to be deserving of it. Anyway, I don't know if you want to say hello to my cat. I'll have to get her under the blanket for you so you can all say hello. You can say hello to me Muskie, as I call her. Hello. You can say hello to the YouTubes. You can say hello to the YouTubes. Have I disturbed you? You lay all nice and warm under that blanket with me. Eh? Would you lay under there with all nice and warm? Yeah, she's best, bless her, she's like, I've just had a nap, and she's basically got under the blanket with me, bless her. Anyway, should we put the blanket back over you and stop disturbing you, cause I want to show you to the YouTube peoples. Yes, okay. Bless her, she's a lovely cat. But yeah, anyway, if anybody wants to submit a question in the comments for my Agony Aunt series, then just do it, because I'd be so happy to answer people's questions and so forth. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm just so happy, that the internet's back, because it's my lifeline, and I do absolutely love you all. But yeah, hopefully I should be doing another video soon. I am waiting on a parcel from America that I've ordered from Etsy. And the haunted bat tempted me on this item, but what it is, it's a coffin necklace, and it's a Labradorite, and it's got a moon on it. So that's something to look forward to. But I'm just waiting for it to come through the post. I think it's been in the post for about a week now, so I think it should hopefully be with me in another week's time. Fingers crossed. I don't know. But we'll see. Fingers crossed. And then I don't know what's happening tomorrow and Wednesday. I don't know. At some point I might be going Halloween shopping again. So look out for that. Then what else can I say for you to look out for? I don't know. What else could I tell you? But yeah, it's just I'm just happy to be back on the internet, because honestly I just can't cope without it. Meow! Do you hear my cat then? She's meowing at me. You see this little lump here? That is her. Isn't it? Yes. Meow. That's my little lumpy cat there. But yeah, she's just. I think. Oh dear, I'm yawning again. Oh, sorry. mm. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I think. And I have been very unwell with my mental health recently, like very unwell. And I've just never felt that dark in my whole life, to be honest. Like, it's ridiculous how I felt. Like, it was so horrible. But fingers crossed, I'm going to the doctors soon. So fingers crossed they'll be able to sort me out, and I should be back to my normal self. But yeah, it was absolutely nasty. This bad like mental health I've been through recently. And honestly, if you're suffering through it, I honestly recommend you go straight to a professional, because, like, literally they can do wonders for you. And they just, basically, I can't stress that enough, if you know what I mean. Because if you go to a professional, then they're likely to help you, and they're likely to be more, you know, they're likely to snap you out of it more. But I am going to be going to doctors about mine. I'm not going to say what is going on with me, because I don't really want to put that out on the internet. But basically, I've been suffering with deep depression, really bad depression, to the point where I've just been crying myself to sleep and other things. But I'm not going to say what that is. And it's just vile to be going through, because it's just the worst feeling in the world to feel like how I was feeling, and to just feel like as if you're not good enough. So honestly, like, speak to somebody, go to a health professional and get your help. And I haven't felt like this for a very, very long time. I've been very healthy mentally, and I haven't. It's just out of the blue for me, really, to feel how I've been feeling, like really dark feelings. Like, it's been really out of the blue for me to feel like that, because I can normally snap myself out of it straight away, but this time I couldn't. I really couldn't. It was absolutely vile. Because I've always suffered with mental health from a very young age. Like, I think my earliest memory of it was when I was probably about 11, something like that. And it's always been the same, and it's just like, it's absolutely vile. Absolutely vile. And it's just always seems to be that, like, my mental health plays on different things that have happened in my life, if you know what I mean, and it makes it worse, and it exacerbates the problem. And then it gets to the point where it pushes me further and further and further and further and further and further into depression. And I don't want to be like this, because obviously what happened to my cousin, and that's what the tribute video was, basically. And basically the reason I did that tribute video was to kind of just highlight what depression can do. But yeah, basically it's just a thing to be going through, and you know, and I don't want to be ending up like my cousin and what he did, because that's not right. And if you do feel like that, like I said, I urge you to go to the doctors, and you go to professionals. You tell someone, because it gets to that point where there's no return, if you know what I mean, and you want to nip it in the bud before it gets serious. And I know this has kind of took a dark turn, this story time, but I suppose I just want people to know that, you don't have to be on your own. You don't have to feel like you have to hide away or not tell anybody the way you're feeling, or you know, you've just got to tell someone. I know it's hard. And you might not want to tell people, but yeah, I honestly urge you, like, if you're feeling down or whatever, to just go to the doctors, because, you know, if you go to the doctors today, you might feel better, you know. I don't know who's tuned in. Hello. So, but, yeah, I don't know who's tuned in, so, hello. Because it's not coming up with, like, any messages or anything, so, but, anyway, so the be all and end all of basically what happened with with my internet was basically it just, my router blew up. The company that I was with basically stalled us for like 13 days, and then suddenly they arrived. So it's like they messed us about. why I wasn't on the internet, and I was just basically talking about, you know, the internet basically being stalled. So yeah, the internet basically got stalled, and basically I just, because I go on the internet quite a lot, I tend to rely on the internet because I love going on the internet. I love talking to you all, and I love you know, just interacting with you all, because it's just my sanctuary, if you know what I mean. It's like my escape for things, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm just happy that that I'm better in some way. Obviously, I have to go to the doctors at some point. Go to the doctors. It's important if you're feeling unwell in that way. I would say go to the doctors anyway if you're feeling unwell. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But yeah, it's just one of those things where you just like, yeah. I don't know what else to say to be honest. But yeah. Anyway, I've done enough chatting. So I was going to say, if anybody wants to put any messages or any questions, then feel free to. So, yeah. But anyway, I'll carry on talking while I'm waiting for messages. But yeah, it's just and then as well, I think, because what it was, I was planning on as well. I was planning on basically doing all these different things on my annual leave as well, and basically it was because of what had happened to me. It would basically I never ended up doing it because I was planning on dyeing my hair. I never did. I was planning on getting a new piercing, which I never did. And it was just like that. I just didn't want to do anything, you know. I just felt like very, what's the word, trapped. I don't know. It's just been a tough time for me, if you know what I mean. It's just been very tough, if you know what I mean. I just don't know. It's one of them, you know, when you just don't know what to do with yourself. It's just been like one of those situations, if you know what I mean. So, yes. That is why I have not been on the internet. So, obviously, if anybody wants to submit any questions, feel free to do them now, and I will answer them. But, yeah, I don't know, I just love having a good chit chat with you all, to be honest. It's nice to have a little chit chat. It's lovely to have a chit chat to my YouTube friends. Yeah. I mean, I would love to know, actually, this is something you can all put in the comments, is, you can always put, like, because I've seen a lot of YouTubers, they have, like, these pet names for, like, their subscribers. And I would love for you all to, like, come up with one and put it in the comments of this, and just, like, let me know, you know, what you would like to be called as, like, a collective subscribers. And yes, I would like to know, literally would like to know what you would want to be called. And it would be so cool, because I mean, I did think about, because of my Facebook page, I did think about maybe the Crystal Ball family. I don't know, because my Facebook page is called Crystal Ball Curiosities. It's got my YouTube name just after it. But what I was thinking is basically that you could all have a name, like one name. So that'd be good if you could put that down in the comments and just let me know what you would like, because I think that would be nice that you all have a name, a collective name. Because I think there's about 68 of you, so that would be nice to basically give you all a collective name. So yes. So yeah, I think I'll give it till about another few more minutes before I come off my live. So submit your questions in the comments below. Give me an answer on what you would like your collective YouTube name to be as my subscribers. You know, let me know about your questions to do with the Agony Art series. If you've got any questions about this live in general, that would be fantastic. Fantastic. Obviously, I was hoping the Haunted Bat and the Kilted Goth would have seen this, but obviously they've got their own little things going on, which I'm not bothered about. But yes, hopefully the Haunted Bat and the Kilted Goth will be able to see the next live. Maybe Aislinn O'Neill as well, I don't know. All of you spooky people that I love. So, yeah. Anyway, I've enjoyed doing this live because it's given me a good chance to have a bit of a natter with you all. Let you know what's been going on in my life. And I'd love to hear, I'd also love to hear what's going on in your life and, you know, what's happening with you. Because I always like to know what's going on, and I always like to be there for you all. As I always say, I like to keep this channel unfiltered and real, and I like to be there for people. And that's always been the focus for this channel, and it always will be. And never think you're alone, because you've always got me, and I'll always be there for you all. So, yeah. I'm really happy that everybody is enjoying this haul. Well, not haul, what am I on about? I'm going mad. But yeah, basically, I am really happy that everybody's enjoyed probably watching this live. You know, like I said, let me know in the comments, all those things I've asked you to comment about, let me know. And if you made it this far in the live, well done. So, yeah, that is pretty much it for the video. I hope you liked it, and hopefully I should be doing another live soon. I don't know when, but it should be soon. So, yeah, that is it for the live. I hope you like this live, and I shall see you soon. And definitely be doing one again, like I said. So, yeah. Make sure you answer all those questions in the comments. Let me know. I want to know. And that's it. Thank you for tuning into the live. And let me know if you're watching this on playback. Lily Divine Light signing out.